Hi, my name is Allie, and thank you for joining us for this week's Hill TV episode. If it's happened at Hill, we have it. Now, let's find out about the lunch menu for after February break.
Hey, it's Ari here, and the lunch after February break looks to be tasty. On Monday, we will have chicken nuggets with mini pretzel or assorted deli. On the first day of March, we will be having fiestada pizza or assorted deli. Wednesday, we are having cheese or pepperoni pizza. That would definitely be pepperoni pizza for me. On Thursday, we are having Italian cheesy pull apart with sauce. Finally, on Friday, we are having pizza crunchers with sauce. Now on to Ava with the weather report from outside the Hill School.
The weather report for break looks warmer to begin the week, but then the temperatures will dig down as it gets closer to the weekend. Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays will all have temperatures in the mid-40s for highs and only going down to mid-30s overnight. At this time of the year, 40s feel like it's the summertime compared to the freezing cold we have been feeling. Mondays and Tuesdays looks like to have clouds with rain showers likely on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, there will be an AM rain showers, and the high will be 37 and the low will be 25. Starting on Friday and the weekend temperatures will be in the mid-30s for highs and lows in the middle 20s. Before heading back to school on Monday, overall warmer to begin vacation, and then cooling slightly as the week goes on. Nothing terrible in the weather, but hopefully spring arrives soon. Next up, we have Eva with an interview with this week's staff pick.
Thanks, Ava. Here we are with this week's staff pick, Miss Rozier. Thank you for joining us, Miss Rozier, and letting everyone get to know more about you. Miss Rozier, do you have any children or pets?
I do not have any children or pets.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger sister. Her name is Michaela, and she is also studying to be a teacher.
What is your favorite food to eat?
I'd have to say pretzels because you can dip them in anything.
Do you have a favorite season of the year?
Fall. I love apple picking and going to the pumpkin patch.
Why did you want to become a teacher?
I'd have to say my third grade teacher. I spent a lot of time in her room and she would let me help her grade and decorate, and I really loved it.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a town called Menands. It's a really tiny village, and it's right outside of Albany, New York.
Cool. Do you have any hobbies outside of school?
Yes, I like to coach. I'm the coach for the boys varsity basketball team and the unified basketball team.
Thank you for taking the time to join us, Miss Rozier, and thank you for making the Hill School great. Now back to the studio to find out who has won the 5th grade Golden Stand Award so far in 5th grade.
Catherine here to recognize all the students that have won the Golden Stand Award so far this year. If you don't know what the Golden Stand Award is, it is an award for students who always do their best and always follow expectations for band. Congratulations to the following winners: DJ Titus, Katie Hart, Ben Folk, Addison Standish, Elijah Feller, Jacob Kaplich, Josephine Dickerson, Elijah Melson, Olivia Keels, Madeline Damra, Catherine Schlady, Brendan Jackson, Garen Conman, and Adriana Lana. Next week we will be recognizing 4th grade winners. Keep practicing those instruments. Now on to Lila with this week's Student Spotlight.
Well, hi, Lila here with this week's Student Spotlight. The Student Spotlight is Jovi Salento. If you are lucky enough to get to know Jovi, you will find that she's a kind and caring friend. She always tries her absolute best, especially in PE. Jovi is the best friend you could ever have. Jovi always comes up with great ideas and enjoys participating in class. She is super creative and fun to have in your classroom. Great job, Jovi, and keep up the good work. Now we would like to share with you some information about a brave little girl.
This week we want to recognize Ruby Bridges in honor of Black History Month. Ruby is famous for being the first African American to attend an all-white elementary schools in the South. At the time Ruby was starting school, schools in the southern U.S. were divided into white and black schools. White schools were given better buildings and materials, so it was very unfair. Ruby Bridges was the first African American to attend an all-white school after the Supreme Court ruled that separation of schools was unfair, unequal, and illegal in the year 1960. At the age of 6, Ruby had the courage to walk in an all-white school along with 5 other brave black students, and needed the police to escort her through the school. A crowd of people were shouting and harassing her. Not only that, but when she arrived at the school, she was forced to be in a class by herself with only her teacher, Barbara Henry, because all of the white students refused to be in a class with her. She went through the whole year by herself along with Miss Henry. Both her and her teacher did not miss a single day of school that year. By the next year, she was in a regular classroom and no one longer had to go through shouting crowds every day. What a brave, powerful little girl. Now on to Ava with this week's book review.
This week's book is called Ophelia's Ghost. Ophelia Harrison used to live in a small house in Georgia, countryside, but that was before the night and cruel act that took her home and her father from her. That same night, Ophia learned she can see ghosts. Now, Ophia and her mother are living in Pittsburgh with relatives they barely know. In the hopes of earning enough money to get their own place, Mama has gotten Ophia a job as a maid in the same old manor house where she works, Daffodil Manor. Like the wealthy family who owns it, is haunted by memories and injustice of the past. And as Ophia discovers ghosts as well, ghosts will have their own loves, hatreds, and desires. Ghosts who have wronged others and ghosts who have themselves been wronged. And as Ophia forms a friendship with the one spirit whose life ended suddenly and unjustly, she wonders if she might be able to help, even as she comes to realize that Daffodil Manor may hold more secrets than she bargained for. Read to find out more. If you like adventure, history, and ghosts, this will be a great book for you.
We just finished up the football season for this year. Congratulations to the LA Rams on winning their second Super Bowl. It was a close game, and the Bengals had a great season, even though they came up a little short in the big game. As Bills fans know, there is always next year. In other sports news, did you know that the Winter Olympics are taking place in China right now? Currently, Team USA is in 3rd place in the medal count with 19 total medals. Leading the medal count is Norway with 28, and Germany is 2nd with 20 medals. Now let's finish up the episode with a couple of knee slappers. Back to you, Allie.
Let's finish up this episode with 2 jokes. What is your name? Addie. Okay, here we go with Addie. With the first joke. How do you get Pikachu on a bus?
I have no clue.
You Pokemon. Here is number 2. I couldn't figure out why the baseball kept getting bigger. Do you know?
No clue.
I didn't know either until it hit me. Thanks for watching this week's Hill TV episode. Have a great break and see you back here soon.